Alright guys, so everything's been going down to craps. I mean, the stock market has fell down, even though it's been like that for small caps, but now we're starting to experience large cap falling down. Bitcoin is falling down, and only thing that's really still, technically speaking, still holding up is real estate market. And honestly, I don't believe that's gonna happen. Like that's not sustainable. But to be honest with you, a recession happening in 2022. Now, every year somebody's like, hey, you know what? Is there a recession coming? Is there a recession coming? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a double dip recession. And although in the past I've talked about this topic tons of times before, but this time something is different. Looking at the trends and looking at everything that's going on in the world economy today, I do believe that we're closer to a recession. Now, I'm not here to say that there is a recession that's gonna happen, but I just feel personally that possibly the chances are higher of being in a recession within this year. I made a video in September of 2018 talking about the 6 signs of recession, and today I just want to revisit that video and look at the signs and see, hey, what are we seeing today? And we're starting now. If you guys love to talk about personal finance and mindset, you guys want to help support the Urban Lifestyle channel, start now by hitting the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys hit that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, it's highly appreciated. And comment down in the comments below. Let me know, do you guys believe that we're in for a recession? So let's go ahead and review this video that I did 2 years ago and see the signs of the recession, and are we possibly in a recession right now? Well, are we possibly going to be in a recession in the future? Within this year though. Alright, so the first sign of a recession is going to be the unemployment rate is rising. If people's getting fired left and right, getting laid off left and right, that's a huge sign like, hey, you know, man, I should keep my eyes on this. Alright, now see, it's a little bit different now. Of course, we want to look at the unemployment rate, and maybe the unemployment rate has been taking a hit within the past, in the past pandemic. But right now, we really can't gauge it on that because a lot of people are being shuffled around as far as the job force. A lot of people don't want to work. A lot of people are looking for work, and they're finding it easy. A lot of places are actually hiring, and they're paying high wages. But of course, we're not in normal times, so we can't really gauge it off this alone. So let's see what other signs that we have. Number 2, companies are missing numbers. So if you know anything about the stock market or you're into stock trading, then you guys should know exactly what I'm talking about. If more than half the companies out there that are reporting their quarterly numbers are missing their numbers, then yeah, that's a huge sign. You guys should definitely take a look at that. All right, so earnings season just started. So the best example I have of this is Netflix. Netflix was actually projected to actually have, I think, 6 million new subscribers. That was their number that they said that they wanted to hit, but they only hit 2 million new subscribers. That's more than half of what they said they wanted to do. So they actually missed that number by a lot. If you take a look at Google's trends and you look at auto loans, mortgage loans, all that is at its all-time lows right now, well, within the 5 years low, which means that people either bought everything that they wanted to buy already and they're just not interested in buying anymore, or people are just a little bit fearful with everything the Fed got going on and they just want to relax for a little bit. Number 3, job security. If you guys are being affected in your job, I'm not talking about like 1 month, or you know, if you have one specific company that's doing that, okay, it's just probably you, it's just probably the job, who knows. But I'm talking about if you, your family, and other people out there, they're like, yeah, man, you know, I'm not sure, man, we're missing numbers. Or now, like I said before, we really can't gauge it on anything with the jobs because right now it's like totally different times. We can't really gauge a recession based off what's going on with the job markets right now. And honestly speaking, I just want to say it's a little bit too early to tell, because we all know it's more of a domino effect. Right now, a lot of people is just not buying stuff. A lot of people's not going to buy houses. A lot of people's not going to buy cars. And what happens is those companies are not receiving the amount of money that they're used to receiving. And then they're gonna lay off some people, which goes into a whole snowball effect. And yeah, but right now I still believe we're still in the early stages. Now, sign number 4, companies' guidance are weak. Not only are the companies missing out on numbers, their guidance for 3 months from now or for the next month, they're weak. Okay, if we're gonna talk about weak guidance, we could probably see that. I mean, Elon Musk went on Twitter and said, hey, you know, I believe there's going to be a recession within this year of 2022. And of course he can see all that. He can see the numbers, he can see the past numbers. And even if you look at the Google's trends for Tesla, you see that their numbers are going low. Not that much people are interested in Tesla. And during a recession, Tesla's not a needs-based business, it's a luxury. And of course on Google's trends, since auto loan is down, what does that tell you for Tesla? It's not a good sign for Tesla. And not just Tesla, let's look at Peloton. They halted the productions of bikes. And alongside that, I do believe that Netflix is also projecting weaker guidance. Sign number 5, banks are reporting loan loss. So we all know how the banks works. They take our money, even if we give $1 or $2, they want us to put our money in their banks so they can go out and loan the money to someone else who probably wants to buy a house, who probably wants to start up a business. Now, as far as that, I haven't really looked at the banks to see. I'm still listening to the earning calls and see what they're projecting as far as the future. So I really can't gauge nothing on that. Number 6, travel companies' weak guidance. So if you're a travel company like Carnival Cruises or airlines company, if nobody's traveling, it's because, hey, nobody has the money to, or they're afraid to spend the money they have to actually go travel. So you always want to check stuff like that out. Now I do Uber on the side, so I've seen, well, in my city, in Miami, I have seen that travel has upticked, especially since it's recovering from the pandemic, but it's still like different times right now. A lot of people has been pent up in a house within the past 2 years, and now they want to travel. So I really can't gauge it on that. Like I said, it's very different. All I'm seeing right now as far as the economy is that all the stuff that people are normally going out to buy, more people are more cautious about spending money. They're actually trying to save money. And at the same time, we have inflation rates going up, and of course the Feds want to raise interest rates. So I'm just seeing some small signs that, hey, we can be 60% in for a recession, especially with everything going on in the world today. This is just a small video. I wanted to let you guys know some of my thoughts. And at the same time, what am I doing? I'm actually preparing for a recession. I'm not saying, hey, I'm gonna sell out everything. I'm gonna sell out all my stocks. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, you know what? I'm morally budgeting a little bit stricter now. I actually call it a blackout time where I'm not going out to spend as much money. And at the same time, when you think about it, me doing that, let's say millions of people are gonna do that. That's gonna shorten the money supply in the US economy, which then means that companies won't be making as much money as they're used to, which leads into the snowball effect of, hey, you know, we're not making that much money. We're gonna have to let some people go and maybe not hire some people, which is gonna cause more people to stop spending money. And then the cycle just keeps continuing. But that's pretty much all I have. Comment your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. It's highly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Like I said, I'm not sure if they're gonna go into a recession or anything, but I'm just preparing for it. That's the best thing I believe anybody can do. Just prepare for it. I'm not selling none of my stocks. Actually still buying if I feel like there's a great deal and I want to hold the company. I believe the company is going to execute within the next 10 to 15 years. I mean, I don't see a reason to sell. I'm just preparing for it, you know.